5 phones, all flagship camera systems when they launched, all still holding their own in 2026, and every single one now costs a fraction of what it did new. These aren't compromises. They were competing for best camera phone honors just a couple years ago, and the only thing that's changed since then is the price. Let's start with the one that still has the longest zoom you can get in this price range. Starting at around $294 used, the Galaxy S22 Ultra was Samsung's flagship back in February of 2022, and it's aged remarkably well. It packs a 108 megapixel main sensor, alongside a 12 megapixel ultra wide and 2 separate telephoto lenses, a 3x and a genuine 10x optical zoom, not digital cropping. That 10x optical zoom is still genuinely useful for sports events or distant landscapes, a feature most current mid-range phones simply don't offer at any price. It also comes with a built-in S Pen stylus, something no other phone on this list has, making it a strong pick for anyone who takes notes or sketches alongside their photography. Samsung has extended security updates for the S22 series through at least 2026, with quarterly patches continuing to roll in. The one thing to watch for on any used S22 Ultra is battery health. A unit sitting at 78% battery capacity might only last around 10 months before needing a replacement, so it's worth asking the seller for a battery health reading before you buy. The Pixel 7 Pro can currently be found refurbished for around $350, and it remains one of the sharpest camera per dollar deals in the used market. It runs a 50 megapixel main sensor alongside a 12 megapixel ultra wide and a 48 megapixel telephoto lens capable of a genuine 5x optical zoom, and it can shoot lossless 10x zoom photos using that same hardware, quality that goes toe-to-toe with phones costing over $1,000 new. Being a Google phone, it also comes loaded with the AI features Pixel is known for, the Gemini Assistant, Magic Eraser for cleaning up backgrounds, and Circle to Search, a feature that was originally exclusive to Google's more expensive current generation phones. Google promised the Pixel 7 series extended software updates, meaning even in 2026, this phone is still receiving security patches years after launch, a level of long-term support that's rare to find at this price point. Which of these 5 would you actually trust for your photos? Drop it in the comments. I want to see which generation of camera still holds up in real-world use for you. For anyone in Apple's ecosystem, the iPhone 15 Pro sits in the $430 to $495 range on the used market, and it was a genuine turning point for the Pro lineup. It introduced the A17 Pro chip, a titanium build that's noticeably lighter than its predecessor, USB-C with USB 3 transfer speeds, and an improved 3x optical telephoto lens over the previous generation. Its 48 megapixel main camera, paired with an f1.7 aperture, produces the kind of consistent, natural-looking photos Apple is known for. But the real standout for content creators is ProRes log video support, a professional color grading format that used to require dedicated camera equipment, now available in a phone you can buy used for under $500. If your priority is video over stills, this is the phone on this list built specifically for that. Originally priced at $1,199, the Galaxy S23 Ultra now sells for as little as $325 to $500 used, and it can still challenge many current mid-range phones head-on. Its headline feature is a massive 200 megapixel main sensor, paired with a dual telephoto system offering both 3x and 10x optical zoom. That zoom range is genuinely unmatched at this price. If you regularly shoot subjects at a distance, no other used phone under $500 comes close. It's worth noting the S23 Ultra even outlasts some newer phones in one surprising way. It delivers about 2 hours more battery life than Samsung's own newer Galaxy A36. Despite both phones sharing the same 5,000 mAh battery capacity, are proof that a well-optimized older flagship can still beat a brand new mid-ranger in real-world use. For low light and standard photography, reviewers note the Pixel 8 Pro edges it out slightly, but for reach and zoom versatility, the S23 Ultra remains the strongest pick on this entire list. At the top of this list, priced between $245 and $350 used, The Pixel 8 Pro is widely considered the sharpest value in used camera phones today. It runs Google's most refined AI photography suite, Best Take, which merges multiple shots to get everyone's eyes open and smiling, Magic Editor, which can move, resize, or remove objects from a photo entirely, and full Pro controls in the camera app for anyone who wants manual settings. Under the hood, it runs the Tensor G3 chip, which handles on-device AI processing noticeably faster than the Pixel 7 Pro before it. It also includes an astrophotography mode and improved macro focus, rounding out one of the most complete camera systems ever put in a Pixel phone. When directly compared to the Galaxy S23 Ultra, a phone that originally cost more than double its price, reviewers consistently note that for everyday photography and low-light shooting specifically, the Pixel 8 Pro simply produces the more reliable result. At under $350, that's not a compromise. That's the smartest camera purchase on this entire list, so there you have it. 5 used phones, 5 flagship camera systems, all available in the US right now for a fraction of their original price. The Galaxy S22 Ultra still delivers a genuine 10x optical zoom and a built-in S Pen for under $300. The Pixel 7 Pro matches phones twice its price in zoom quality, backed by Google's signature AI tools. The iPhone 15 Pro brings titanium build quality and professional-grade video to Apple users for under $500. The Galaxy S23 Ultra still outclasses brand new mid-range phones in both zoom range and battery efficiency, and the Pixel 8 Pro, at the very top, delivers the most complete and reliable camera experience on this entire list for less than $350. What all 5 of these have in common is simple. They were flagship camera systems when they launched, and the sensors, the lenses, and the processing power haven't gotten any worse since then. The only thing that changed is the price tag. Buying used isn't settling for less. In cameras especially, it's often the smartest way to get more. So which of these 5 would you actually trust with your photos? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more real value the tech industry doesn't advertise loudly.